at the Mammoth Cave National Park Visitor Center. This is the visitor center. And you just park over here. Quite easy. Oh, nice viewing area.
What are we looking at about?
World treasure saved.
River, Sphinx Springs, and Echo River Springs.
I can just go like this, the video. So we're heading down for the historic tour for the Mammoth Cave located in Kentucky by Cave City, north of Nashville, north of Bowling Green, south of Louisville.
Where is the light?
There's just a little light. Once I get rid of these tickets, it'd be easier to hold your hand. Okay, it's gonna be okay. Well, more lights in here. Just watch your feet and make sure you stay by Daddy, okay? Who's right there?
Hold my hand.
Is it cool? Yeah, up here we'll do the coat.
It's good to go. I'm just gonna protect my brain. That's my favorite. It's making it look like I'm
There's old logs that are hollow, brought in the water. You can see that on video, I don't know.
Okay, while the rest are filing in, I'd like to welcome you to Mammoth Cave. This is one of the longest caves in the world, 412 miles long and growing. Every holiday weekend, last week being 4th of July, people from the Cave Research Foundation came down and they were looking for more parts to the cave. Last October 2017, at the beginning of the month, we had 405 miles. They discovered 7 more miles, and by the end of the month, they had mapped and surveyed those 7, and we officially then had 412 miles of Mammoth Cave. How much is out there yet to find? Nobody knows. I've heard guesstimations that the cave might be 700 to 1,000 miles long, but again, that is just guesstimation. Once you walked in the gate a while ago, you'll notice it is a very pleasant 54 degrees in the cave. It stays this temperature year round. Humidity down here is about 80%. So once you start walking a bit, you will start to perspire in some spots. And you notice real quickly that this is a dry cave. Because of constant temperature, constant humidity, and lack of water, all this has helped to contribute to making Mammoth Cave one of the longest caves in the world. Now, in reference to the rotunda where we were a while ago, we were about 140 feet below the surface. If you were to have drilled straight up down there, you'll wound up where the gift shop is in the hotel. Okay? That way you know if you get lost, go there, you'll know where you are then. The rotunda is the 6th largest room in Mammoth Cave. It is just a little less than 1 acre in size. If we were to walk down this direction about 2 miles, we'd come to a room known as Violet's Chief City, and that room is just a little over 2 acres in size. So we do have some rather large rooms in this group. Okay, is everybody back there now? Okay, all right. Again, welcome to Mammoth Cave. What in the world are we looking at right here now? This is the remains of a saltpeter mine that was used back during the War of 1812. Okay, at our last stop, we talked about the role that Mammoth Cave played in during the War of 1812. At this stop, we want to talk about the beginning. Not the beginning of time, but when man first entered Mammoth Cave. Roughly 4,000 to 5,000 years ago, the ancient woodland Indians were the first people in Mammoth Cave. Now this is back before we got all the tribes like Shawnee, Cherokee, and all the others. These people who first were in the cave were hunters and gatherers. And I could just imagine on a hot July afternoon, 4,000 or 5,000 years ago, those people out there on the countryside, hillside out there, were looking for food. And it was real hot, muggy, and they felt that cool air coming out of the cave just like you did. And just like you, they wanted to know what was down there. So they climbed down the same way you did, except when they came in, there were no concrete steps, there were no handrails, and there were no electric lights. They crawled over rock. And once they got in here, what did they use for light? Not an electric light, not a lantern, but a torch. Out alongside the Green River grows something called a cane reed, much like bamboo. They chopped this down, dried it out, then bonded it together and used that as a torch. It was in 1935 when the Civilian Conservation Corps was putting in trails. By accident, 2 men came across this ancient man, and they gave him the nickname of Lost John. Now, by 1935, scientists had developed carbon dating. They're going to carbon date Lost John, and they found out that he was 44 years old when he died. Today, that's a young man. In his time, he was old. How long had he been down here? Again, through carbon dating, they were able to find out he'd been down here for 2,300 years. What was so important about the discovery of Lost John? It gave us a lot of information about these ancient people. The scientists were able to reconstruct his facial features. We know what these people look like. We know Lost John was just a little over 5 feet tall. We know what he ate. We know what kind of clothes he wore. Yes, he had clothes on. He had a pair of shorts that looked like a pair of men's underwear. He had a pair of shoes that looked like a pair of socks. That was a very important discovery, finding Lost John. All right, I've got good news and bad news for you. Good news is we're going to be heading down deeper into the cave. Bad news is the trail's going to change. From having these real big open rooms, we're going to go behind the Giant's Coffin right here, and we're going to have to start to go single file. We're going to pass the side saddle pit. That's a sinkhole. We're going to go over the bottomless pit. Then we're going to go through Fat Man's Misery, Tall Man's Misery, and thank heavens after that, we'll come out and stand up in a place called Break Relief Hall. There will be humans again. Everybody can make it through. You just may have to push yourself a little bit, but we'll get through. And the next time I see you, we'll be in Great Relief Hall.
Bend down. No, you're good. I'm talking to Grandma. Oh, say what did you? Ella. Don't go too far.
Let's go to the left.
There's some right there. Over there.
Yes. We might want to do another tour before I can't
Ella, hold up. Here comes Grandma. Oh, we're at the bottomless pit.
Oh, it's running this year. Oh, that's
Look at this, the leg thing making. It's a bottomless pit. We're gonna look. It's a very deep pit. Let's not lose anything.
Oh, no.
I'm doing that first.
I'm following whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I want to go down.
I have seen people on names of other parts of the cave where it looked like they had written their names backwards.
Keep walking.
Otherwise, it's kind of like a chasm.
Then we go up the big tower stairs. Going up the big tower. Almost there.
We're working on
afraid this is all the way up to space.
It is. And they pop out of the hole. Yep, you're doing awesome. You gotta walk across this with your feet. Walk across, it's okay. There you go. Yep, thank you. Hey guys, so that was the historic tour at Mammoth Cave National Park. It was pretty good, a little different than it used to be. But anyways, you go in here, come out. So we just came out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Have a good one.